Let's take a look at comparing ratios and rates. The easiest way to compare rates is by changing the given rates to unit rates. Remember, unit rates are rates which have a denominator of 1. Let's look at this example problem. You can buy 6 apples from Quick Market for $3. You can buy 7 apples for $4 at Save More. Which is the better price? We are given two different rates, 6 apples for $3 and 7 apples for $4. I can represent these rates as fractions. One of my ratios is 6 apples for $3 and the other is 7 apples for $4, and I want to know which one is the better deal. In order to do this, I'm going to find each as a unit rate. In order to do that, I'm going to divide both the numerator and the denominator by the denominator. Looking at the first one, 6 divided by 3 will give me 2, and 3 divided by 3 will give me 1. Looking at my other rate, I'm going to divide both the numerator and the denominator by the denominator, which is 4. Now I don't know 7 divided by 4 off of the top of my head. It's going to give me a decimal. So I will just work that out real quick. 4 goes into 7 one time. I can then add a decimal and a 0 and bring the 0 down, which will leave me with 2, bring down another 0, and 4 goes into 25 times evenly. Now I can rewrite my rate of 7 apples over $4 as 1.5 apples over $1. Now I can see that I can get more apples per dollar at Quick Market than I can get apples per dollar at Save More. Therefore, I know that Quick Market has the better deal. So to answer my question, which is the better price, Quick Market is my answer. In this example, I want to know which speed is fastest, 6 miles in half an hour, a half mile in 1 hour, or 7 miles in 3/4 of an hour. I can write each of these as a rate. Now that I have them written as fractions, the easiest way to compare rates is by converting them to unit rates. Take a moment to note that I put miles in the numerator for every single one of these rates and hours in the denominator for every single rate. Be sure that what we have in the numerator is the same unit for each of our rates. Let's take a look at 6 miles per half hour. Fractions are just another way of representing division, so I could say that 6 miles over half an hour is the same thing as 6 miles divided by half an hour. When you're dividing by a fraction, we keep, change, flip. So I will write this as 6, and then I'll change my division to multiplication, and I'll flip 1/2 to its reciprocal, which was just 2, or 2 over 1. 6 times 2 is equal to 12. So I can say 6 miles over half an hour is the same thing as 12 miles per 1 hour. Looking at my next rate of half a mile in 1 hour, I notice that it's already written as a unit rate because the denominator is already equal to 1. So I don't need to change this one at all. And then for the last one, 7 miles over 3/4 of an hour is a complex fraction, and I want to change it to a unit rate. Because fractions are just another way of writing division problems, I can rewrite this as 7 divided by 3/4. Whenever I'm dividing by a fraction, I keep, change, flip. So I keep my first number the same, change my division to multiplication, and 3/4 flips to 4 over 3. That's my reciprocal. Now I have 7 times 4 over 3. This will give me a value of 28 over 3, because 7 times 4 is 28. Now again, I'm trying to write this as a unit rate, so I need my denominator to be equal to 1. In order to do that, I'm just going to divide 28 by 3 so that my numerator is a decimal. 3 goes into 28 9 times, which will leave me a value of 1. Add a decimal and a 0, bring down the 0. 3 goes into 10 3 times, which will give me 9, which will leave me with 1. And then I could bring down another 0, but I'm just going to keep getting this value of 3. So I'm going to say that 7 miles over 3/4 of an hour is the same thing as 9.3 miles in 1 hour. If it confuses you to have a whole number, a decimal, and a fraction in my numerator, I could change my half mile over 1 hour to equal 0.5 miles in 1 hour. That might make things a little bit more clear for you. Now I have my 3 values. I can choose which one goes fastest. The fastest one will have the most amount of miles in 1 hour. So I can see that the green one is the one with the most amount of miles in an hour. That one is my correct answer.